wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Stop bouncing me. Yay!
I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami right now. I've been after your file. I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami. In Miami right now. I'm in after your file right now. On Ocean Drive right now. That's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I go to the video, so I'm going to Cali. I swear I'm too official. I'm out with them niggas. I'm another rapper on the city. That nigga, he ringing. We pull out with them guns. You know me in the real. Well, mama pays, I ain't having ever since that I'm a sale. Now I can't came up, I got a pay and I will never squeal. Would never ever run my mouth, cause that's what I'm too real. Yeah, I'm in the East Court, I'm living life for real. Why the fuck you can hate it? I ride you to chill. You gon' really piss me off, and I'ma pull up with the steel. I'ma pull up with the drink, go and get your ass killed. Man, stop capping, cause I'm fucking wicked. I pull up to your city, drop your location, bitch. You know we fuck that shit. My youngest know you killin', I'm on the grind, got money in my mind, put money in my wrist, that's what I come from the time. You know I'm rapping the job and I'm trying to eat. All around the world I'm doing shows, I really come to eat. They trying to play on me, I try to do my shit. One of my time I was poor and I ain't have shit. Every day I'm just riding by the same outfit. I done came up, I'm switching cars, now I'm switching shit. These niggas mad at me, they wanna tell me. I'm in Miami right now, I'm off of South Beach. I'm living large, I'm living life. They know me, wanna take my life. Yeah, it's on my mama. I'm in Miami, I'm out there doing this video shooting, going to Cali. I'm on my mama, and I'm in Miami right now. I'm in the 305, yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive, pull up with a red car. My life is on now, they wanna play with me, they wanna clone me. I'm bad bitch, Latino, she wanna sleep with me. I'm in the 305 right now, I'm in Miami right now, on Ocean Drive right now. I'm in Miami right now, I'm in Miami, I'm in the 305, 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 I'm in Miami right now, yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive, I'm in Miami right now, yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive, yeah, in the front car, that's don't look at me, I'm the youngest in the game, you can't beat me, cause I'm that nigga from the bottom, no, I will never change, diamonds on my hoodie, I got diamonds on my chain, I'm in this song, no, that's right, ain't no game, yeah. In Miami right now, and the 305, yeah.
I'm from the streets, bitch.
Bro, this ain't it, dog.
What? That was pain I was spitting. The depressed music is in.
Listen, you really want to pop? Diss somebody.
Oh, yeah. People love beef. But who could I beef with? Oh, yeah, I got somebody in mind. DJ Pooh, start that beat up, homie. Bitch, what you thought I forgot?
I'm grown now.
You think just because I came out your womb, your slew-footed ass can tell me what to do? Hell no, you got something else coming. In 03, you embarrassed me when you caught me and my friend smoking. Your big ass walked up, built like a fridge with the doors open. When I was a kid, she made me wear a helmet when I rode my bike. Woman had me in that ghetto school when she know my ass couldn't fight. You keep cutting the beat off, man. What's up?
Bro, you making a diss track about your moms?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
The woman that raised you?
Hold on now, she wasn't always there. She used to work 2 jobs and come home late and cook dinner for me. Talking about I gotta clean the kitchen. Talking about she too tired to clean the kitchen because she been working all day trying to support this family. Ain't nobody told your goofy ass to get 2 jobs, mama? What? Hey, I'm not a street nigga.
I'm from the streets, bitch.
Late night crew. Another one, nigga. Fuck going on, man? I'm happy with life. I'm not happy with positioning, but I'm happy with life. Say what's up to your boy. I'm about to piss some people off. But you pissed me off first, so let's consider it even. Let me go ahead and come in hot. Before I say what's up to anybody, Ashley is the worst winner of Big Brother of all time. I said Ashley's the worst winner of Big Brother of all motherfucking time. Of all time, nigga. I've been sitting back watching y'all niggas over this last like 12, 13 hours or so. I'm like, y'all niggas is wild today, ain't y'all? Ashley, you talking shit, bitch? Hey, somebody said she a better winner than Xavier. This what you get, Xavier. It's the fuck you get, you weak ass nigga. When I say weak ass, you say bitch. Weak ass bitch. Tom 8.
Not the cow.
Oh, it's gonna be plenty of that today. Say what? Stretch, Kathy, Janice, Bob, Aaron, KS Dub, Mish, Javon Barksdale, the coldest in the motherfucking game. I can't do this shit without them, bro. When I get on, they on, or I'm the fakest nigga you've ever seen in your fucking life, and that excludes no one. I stand on that shit. The reason I can sit here and put this fucking veto on every day, it ain't because I always won the comp. The veto just goes around my neck after whoever wins it, because that's the type of fucking team I got around me, bro. I stand on that. But God know my heart, because I'm probably lying. Say what? Jackie, Boston, Chadrick, Tracy, what up though? Martino, Jennifer, Critical, Smoker, Grace, Rhonda, one of the coldest moderators in the game. Shout out to Clee. We in the fucking building. We back outside. Chadrick, another one. Just Shout. Unbiased Reality, what up though? Fuck going on, man? At least fill the Brita. Say less, Mish. Say less. and I like how the B Squad pretended like I ain't just say shit right now, man. Them niggas are just too fucking humble, bro. KS has opened up a bit over the year, finally getting his swag. Rest of y'all niggas, bro. That's all right. We're gonna make Javon a valet. Javon gonna be the coldest non-talking valet of all time. When we cut promos, Javon, he gonna be standing there, then he'll just walk up to the microphone and just start spitting out all types of facts. And he's gonna say it just real plain, and ain't gonna be none of that wrestling cadence or nothing. Nigga just gonna walk up, tell you the facts. Yeah, motherfucker. And that's just gonna be me. Yeah, motherfucker. And Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. I gotta cut a promo before I die where I'm coming for Hulk Hogan, nigga. I have to do one, bro. HK. Valets are essential. I gotta be honest, they are. I miss it, bro. That's one of the biggest problems with modern wrestling right now is the lack of valets. Like, we took people like Harvey Wimpleman and shit, we took that shit for granted growing up. Slick and Mr. Fuji, we took all this shit for granted, bro. People that are angry about Ashley's win are casuals that don't watch the live feeds. I mean, we'll see, Taryn. We'll keep that. Look, man, I want to put out a challenge right now. I want to put out 2 challenges. My big mouth gonna get me in trouble. My big mouth gonna get me in trouble. Reality Check TV Chicago, my brother in Christ. Laura, let me go ahead and get myself in trouble. Pay attention. I got 2 challenges. Challenge number 1. This goes for Mike Bloom, Sharon Tharp, Jolene Lunzer, any of the members of the Reality Kingdom, Catherine Dunn, Taryn Armstrong, Rob Sesternino, Amon, Melissa, TV Talks with Tom, I got $1,000 of my own AdSense check that I will give any of y'all for a debate on questions that I will give you beforehand. $1,000. Never been done before on this channel. And I can't afford it. But I'm going to do it. I want y'all to pull up and let's debate on community antics, narratives, and the current state of Big Brother, including the winner of Big Brother 27, Ashley. These are the topics I would like to discuss. And you will be able to pre-screen all questions. And I will sign whatever paperwork so we can make sure, you know, if I go rogue or whatever, you can just sue the shit out of me easily. I've heard a lot of shit over this last 12 hours that made me go, I'm willing to put my whole check on the line. I don't give a fuck. I want to know terms. What do y'all want? That's what I'm offering, but the terms are open. You let me know what it is you want, and we'll see if we can accommodate. I just want to talk about Big Brother and some shit that be happening in this community. That's all. I will use no profanity, as in all of my interviews, which y'all know this. To pretend that y'all don't know that I'm very professional in my interviews is gaslighting on its face. Seeing as though you never seen an interview with me ever call anybody a bitch, nigga, any of that shit. You got to keep them separated. Challenge number 2. If we as a community known as LNC, not the Big Brother community, but if we as the community of LNC, if we can convince Keanu to come on the show for an interview, I will be a have-not for a week. This will be my 3rd have-not stint ever. If we convince Keanu to come on the show, I'll be a have-not for a week. Now, obviously, it'll be mainly dietary restrictions. And I will weigh myself before and after because, trust me, you'll see the difference. So, all y'all who hear me, tell that nigga come holler. I mean, I'm going to do my job behind the scenes and send my signals. Obviously, I'm probably lying. But let that guy know. Maybe you should come talk to Shay. He's willing to not eat for a week to talk to you. I didn't say anything about what the fuck is being blocked and tearing. I'm talking about Keanu. Keanu has an Instagram. Keanu's outside. Keanu's already outside. We gonna get into that. Keanu's already outside. People are already outside, and we about to talk about some shit because I got some information that you're not gonna believe. I have a story so big that it could involve Paramount committing federal crimes. Pretty big segue, huh? But then again, I'm probably lying. But I got to get myself in a certain mental space so I can talk how I need to talk. Consider it a mental transformation. Almost in the sense of, you know what? Don't even worry about it.
Starts talking sensibly, but the congregation gets more and more enthusiastic. Amen. Yes, Lord. And it works up the preacher so that by the time he's through, have turned into not only poetry, but beyond poetry into music.
Say Telvin.
You know what up? It's out. Say what's poppin'? Motherfucking niggas, never trust a bitch, nigga. I don't fuck with these niggas cause they shady. These bitches, they just wanna have my baby. Born in the 80s, crack baby. Damn. Mama, she was in the street, so guess who raised me? You motherfucking right, couldn't get it from my mama, so I got it off the block. Been working my whole life, but I ain't never punched a clock. 9 years old, I seen a nigga get shot. Damn. Niggas quick to run they mouth when they get jammed. Pussy ass nigga, tell it on his own fam. The same nigga that you break your neck for. Be the same nigga that cross you out and wet you up. Supposed to be chasing money, but you chasing bitches. Real bosses don't talk, we just sit back and listen. Stack that paper up and then make boss moves. She like to argue, so I sent that bitch to law school. Keep it real with your dog no matter what. Preach. Same bitch decline, she love you, she'll set you up. Preach. Out here in these streets, it ain't no such thing as love. Preach. The only thing I trust is this pistol and these slugs. Preach. Real nigga shit, only when I do speak. If that nigga don't work, he'll fucking leak. Preach. I ain't got shit for a nigga, ain't nothing in this motherfucking world free. Preach. Zay got the motherfucking bass thumping. Zay. Dolph got the motherfucking trap jumping. Doors to the trap open, now I sell you something. Hell no, don't ask, I ain't frontin' nothing. I fucked your bitch and told her I'll see you around. Dog just skipped town with 200,000. Dog just pulled an 8 in a 2-liter pop. They say Dolph addicted to these streets just like his pops. Addicted to hustling, I can't stop. Won't stop. Can't stop. Never hear me complain about what I ain't got. Cause if I want it, I'ma go get it. Free my nigga, yo, did it. Got paper round tatted on your whole titty. Same nigga you getting high with, he really your enemy. Every day niggas cross their partners out for Benjamin. Your dog no matter what. Preach. Same bitch decline, she love you, she'll set you up. Preach. Out here in these streets, it ain't no such thing as love. Preach. The only thing I trust is this pistol and these slugs. Preach. fucking leech. Preach. I ain't got shit for a nigga. Ain't nothing in this motherfucking world free. Preach.
All right, I feel better. I ain't got shit for you niggas. Ain't nothing in this motherfucking world free. Never hear me complaining about what I ain't got. Cause if I want it, I'ma go get it. I feel you. R.I.P. Dolph. R.I.P. Dolph. So, who remembers me discussing with y'all 8 billion minutes? 1 for yes, 2 for no. For those that don't remember the 8 billion minutes, there's people reporting that CBS is claiming that the live feeds are up. They watched 8 billion minutes and it was up from last year. So I'm like, where is niggas getting this number from? And it bothered me over the weekend. It bothered me over the weekend. It bothered me over the weekend. I said, make this make sense. They took away flashbacks last season. And then this season, they took away the live chat and feed viewership went up. Just off basic math, that doesn't make sense. Seeing as though people, when they would come home from work, don't have the ability to watch it on replay anymore. Pay attention, please. I need you to pay attention, bro. Oh, my word. So how is CBS getting this billions of minutes and all of this shit? I want you to tell me right now, before I even read what I'm about to read to you, because some of you are going to be shocked. Why or even how do you think is CBS reporting an increase when there's nobody in the community? We can all disagree on Ashley, Keanu, Vince, everybody, Taylor, till the cows come home. The one thing all of us are going to agree on is we want flashback and the live chat. This can't be argued, especially flashback. We can go back and forth maybe on live chat with a lot of people saying they don't care. But on the flashback shit, everybody tearing, everybody, all sides, all agree, flashback. So how can you explain how there's a fucking increase when the key feature is gone? People didn't find out if flashback was going this season until the season started because y'all wouldn't even tell everybody when everybody kept asking. Now, yes, people like me and others, we saw an increase because people that hop on the feeds don't really know what's going on. So a lot of times they'll come into our live stream to kind of catch up and then go watch the feeds on their own. Or they'll hear something on the feeds and come over here and ask like what this meant or whatever the fuck. It's increased other shit but it couldn't increase y'all. So now I'm gonna read you some shit, and we got to take this walk together. Platform ranking. Okay, this is for Big Brother. The show is measured against every other piece of content, from blockbuster movies to scripted originals available on Paramount Plus. Big Brother consistently ranks as the #2 overall title on Paramount Plus, based solely on the total minutes watched since its summer premiere. And it holds the rank of the #1 unscripted show. This rank is an internal competitive metric, confirming its massive strategic importance compared to the rest of the library. AKA, they are putting special rules around Big Brother versus anything else they would have on their platform. And you about to see why. Total content minutes. Viewers spent 8.4 billion minutes watching Big Brother season 27 across all platforms: CBS, Paramount Plus, and Pluto TV. This figure is a specific measure of Big Brother's content consumption, which showed a massive 27% increase from last year. Okay. So the numbers are showing there's an increase, but it's based off an internal metric of CBS. Wait until you see what this internal metric is. The most powerful evidence tying the show directly to subscription retention is the unique nature of the live feeds, which are exclusive to Paramount Plus and Pluto TV. Subscription-gated continuous content, unlike a traditional scripted show, which might be binge-watched and then canceled, the live feeds provide content 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for over 3 months. This continuous real-time nature demands an active, sustained subscription to follow the narrative, fostering intense community engagement. The live feed streaming component of Paramount Plus experienced a dramatic 35% growth from last year. This growth is the measurable indicator of the most detailed subscribers, often called hardcore feed watchers, who subscribe specifically for this unique content stream. Since this feature requires an ongoing subscription throughout the summer, it functions as highly effective. Okay? So now we got us. So now we talking about people like us that, regardless of what the fuck happened last season, blah, 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 if Big Brother come on, we watching it. This is us. We fall into this category. So in the category of people who watch Big Brother no matter what, it's gone up 35% in minutes watched. Pay attention, bro. Are you with me so far? 1 for yes, 2 for no. They put the bracket around the people that's going to watch no matter what, season from season. In that bracket, the minutes have gone up 35%. So out of the people who watch Big Brother, no matter what, we watch the feeds more after they took Flashback away. How? How, Sway? How? When motherfucking, if there was flashbacks, we would be watching at a like 5, 6, 7, 8, some of y'all even a 10x rate. Y'all know one of the main reasons you didn't watch the feeds more is because when you had life going on, you couldn't go back and watch it. Now, where does the 8.4 billion minutes figure come from? The figures were released by Paramount Global CBS via its official press channels concerning the season's performance metrics. These figures were subsequently reported by media outlets covering television and streaming ratings. This metric represents the total time viewers spent watching the show across all of Paramount Global's platforms during season 27 through late September. The 8.4 billion minutes watched and the related 8 billion minutes figure reported by others accounts for the consumption across the following: linear CBS broadcast, that's TV. That's if somebody that you turned it to channel 8 and you watched it, whether it was on your cable, if it was on TV and not a streaming service. That's the linear broadcast, okay? Full episode viewing on Paramount Plus. So if you watched it on your phone, web page, you watched it on your Roku, your Chromecast. Okay? Consumption via the free ad-supported Pluto TV service. Okay? The reported figure of 8.4 billion minutes is up significantly, representing a 27% increase from the 6.61 billion minutes logged during the previous summer season. This measurement is crucial because it accounts for the audience fragmentation in modern television, validating the high valuation by showing that the show's total reach and engagement are growing, even if the traditional linear ratings alone appear static. Now, why are we talking? First thing you got to ask yourself is, why are we talking about minutes watched instead of people? And what happened from last season to this season that made the minutes go up when they were down last season? How does CBS come up with these numbers? Paramount Global officially states that the metric is a multi-platform audience measurement that aggregates data from multiple sources. Nielsen panel data, so the Nielsen ratings. This accounts for linear broadcast viewing, including 35 days of DVR playback. Nielsen streaming content ratings. This is the industry standard measurement for full episode consumption on the Paramount Plus streaming service. And the other is internal streaming data. This proprietary data is used specifically to measure the unique continuous engagement of the live feeds on the Paramount Plus and Pluto TV. So you see what's happening. They take the real Nielsen ratings and then they bring in their proprietary, unique. Wait till you see, nigga. Wait. Proprietary, unique, continuous engagement. They got a way to measure that Nielsen can't. All right, bet. Watch this. Here is a detailed explanation of why the 35% increase is statistically possible, yet extremely misleading. The key reason the minutes went up despite feature removal is that Paramount successfully converted a large segment of its highly dedicated audience from intermittent archival users into compelled continuous streamers. The overall unique reach of Big Brother across all platforms grew by a moderate plus 11%. This is genuine, organic growth driven by platform expansion, Paramount Plus, and a compelling season narrative possibly. the live feed metric grew 3 times faster at 35%. If the audience base only grew by 11% up from last season, like I told y'all, the consumption minutes should have grown by a similar magnitude. The massive gap between the moderate increase in unique viewers and the disproportionate spike in minutes strongly suggests an increase in minutes watched per user among the core dedicated audience. The segment of the community who previously relied on flashback to catch up after work or other activities have been functionally eliminated from that consumption pattern. This is the most crucial part of the paradox. A time-constrained viewer could watch 4 to 6 hours of high-value conversation using the rewind feature. These minutes were categorized as archival or time-shifted consumption, which may have been measured differently from pure live feed streaming. But after they took away the flashback, the most dedicated fans, driven by the desire to track the game and verify the events, are now compelled to keep the feed running continuously, potentially 16 hours a day during house guests' waking hours to avoid missing a crucial, unrewindable conversation. The total viewing time that was previously split across live and flashback categories is now almost entirely consolidated into the live feed streaming category. This is a form of metric reclassification and optimization that successfully increases the metric by exploiting the audience's fear of missing out, aka FOMO, and commitment to the game. The companion show Big Brother Unlocked failed to plug the functional hole because it was fundamentally the wrong product. Fans rely on flashback to verify facts and see raw, unedited content. BB Unlocked offered polished, edited, supplementary content that was often mostly recycled material already seen in the episodes. It was strategically misaligned with the specific demand of the dedicated feed watcher, confirming that the network did not provide a legitimate archival alternative. This is why it was bad. Nigga, I hope y'all are smelling what's getting ready to happen, what's been happening, because I'm about to tell you. You about to hear the total culprit of why the minutes watch went up. Have your mind blown, because this is documented. How did the feeds watch minutes go up with Big Brother Unlock is trash? And y'all would turn the live feeds off when that shit was on. So by y'all own metric, y'all could have had more minutes watched if y'all had just had the feeds on during that Big Brother Unlock bullshit. See, you see how none of this shit making sense? Now, this is where you about to be like, CBS, you really counting this? The network has effectively transferred the cost and labor of content archival to its paying subscribers. Fans are now using personal software like OBS to screen record the feeds continuously just to capture key moments and share them with the wider community. How else do you think all these niggas is getting these fucking clips that are on Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, and all this shit? They are continuously recording the streams. You get you a fucking 100 terabyte hard drive, you can easily record the season without stopping. That's how the feed minutes went up. Niggas started recording the feeds nonstop. So now, yes, your live minutes watch went up, but that's because you don't even have the fucking replay minutes to even count anymore. So you converted some of them people, which y'all nigga, are y'all really out here lying to y'all shareholders about these numbers? These niggas is counting when niggas is continuously streaming and record. That's why they want to talk about minutes and not people. Because if we start talking about people, the number will come down significantly. Where it's like, how is this many people watching that many minutes? Easily. There's a large segment of motherfuckers who just got monitors set up recording this shit. That's why it's up. You know why? Why is it up from last year though? Last year caught everybody by surprise. Last year, everybody showed up to work like normal and flashback was gone and people was fucked. This year, people had a year to get ready. And motherfuckers got ready. I was actually in awe of how many people just was legit on it. That's why I was like, I'm not doing that shit. There's several people just on it, so fuck it. So look, CBS, how many of them people did you file copyright claims against? How many content ID claims do you got? Nah, bro, you ain't doing this. What are you doing? Man, this is, bro. Why do I have to find shit like this, man? Bro, because it ain't even like I don't care. Like, it's just like people think I just be making shit up, bro. You see the title and you swear I'm just, Shay, here he go. Wild conspiracy theory. Nigga, they are counting minutes watched, trying to say 8 billion minutes because there's niggas who set up fucking computer servers, recorded. Bro, if you on Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, had you ever stopped for 2 seconds and think, damn, man, how are they getting all of these clips like that? I keep missing everything. It's because they got like 2 computers. I got 2 computers, 3 actually, where they got one continuously recording, and then they can do a clean, they can have just a button where they hit and it's a clean cut to a new file, recording instantly, just hit a button and it switches to a new file. Take that old file, dump it in another computer, cut that motherfucker up, push it out. It ain't even hard. It's not even like an expensive, you can do this setup reasonably for like fucking $700. And that's gonna include, like, this ain't even no hard shit, bro. So these people who took a year to get ready, which salute, y'all did help the game tremendously. But now CBS is trying to take credit for y'all work, bro. They trying to take credit for y'all work. I ain't never seen no shit like this ever, bro. The minutes spent by the fans operating these recorders count as live feed streaming minutes toward the 35% plus metric. The dedicated fans committed to screen recording and archiving is the very mechanism that artificially inflates the consumption metric, making the underlying dissatisfaction and loss of audience segments. In conclusion, the 35% surge is real data, but it is not organic or evidence of viewer satisfaction. It is highly optimized. It is a highly optimized corporate metric achieved by removing features that provided viewer convenience, thereby compelling the remaining most intense viewers to consume the streams in a continuous, less convenient, but more minute-intensive manner. The numbers prioritize volume over quality for the sole purpose of justifying the asset's high valuation to advertisers and investors. What the fuck are you? That venture capitalist nigga came through, bro, and y'all niggas is doing some wild shit. Are y'all trying to inflate the valuation of CBS or Big Brother to get somebody to buy this shit? Because I know y'all trying to value this show at like $1 billion, but who the fuck would pay a fucking... I'd buy a minor league sports team before I pay for $1 billion for fucking Big Brother. But what if I went to the venture capitalist with $400 million though? What would he say? I wouldn't, bro. I can't even believe it. Obviously, I'm probably lying. You know, obviously. So check this out. Just listen to this. Pay attention. I'm trying to teach y'all something, bro. I want all the kids to get out of here. I'll talk about Ashley in a moment. This is bigger than Ashley. Ashley's part of the scam. Better pay attention. So I hope this shit boring, you motherfucking kids. Get out. Adults are talking. We'll be on what you want to be mad about in a moment. The core financial valuation of Big Brother is composed of two primary income streams: stable linear ad revenue, the reliable part, and volatile streaming retention value, the now risky part. The new realistic offer must aggressively discount the streaming retention value to account for the risk of a future audience collapse. Now, how could there be a future audience collapse if they said, pay attention? How could there be a future audience collapse if they said, we are watching it more intensely at a 35% higher rate than last year in minutes watched? You understand what's happened now, right? They've created a bubble with the ratings. So if anything in that house happens that makes a segment of those live streamers stop live streaming, everything will bottom out. Are you paying attention? Everything will bottom out. They've created a fucking bubble, bro. So if anything, so now they counting all these niggas live streaming 24 hours a day recording this shit. But like if the next Taylor, they really, really need Taylor to win and she get voted out and these niggas start just being like, fuck this shit, the bubble will pop. You gotta understand something. I try to tell everybody this. Who was here 2 years ago when I told everybody that CBS and parts of a lot of CBS was getting overtaken by a venture capitalist? One for yes, two for no. Were you here for that? And I told everybody it wasn't going to be fast, but it was going to start being weird shit. Here we are now. They are creating a bubble trying to make this show seem as popular as ever. Let's talk about him for a second. Let's talk about them for a second. The media landscape witnessed a transformative consolidation with the acquisition and merger of Paramount Global, formerly NASDAQ Para with two A's, by Skydance Media. This transaction valued at $8 billion. And they want $1 billion for Big Brother. Officially closed on August 7th, 2025, marking the end of the Redstone family's decade-long dominion over the media empire. The resulting entity, Paramount Skydance Corporation, immediately began trading under the NASDAQ ticker symbol PSKY. The user's observation regarding the massive scale of the transaction and the possibility of the securing the asset for even less than its potential value is confirmed by an analysis of Paramount Global's distressed financial state preceding the merger. The company was saddled with approximately $14 billion in debt. Shout out to Bobby Monsoon. Yes. Paramount is $14 million in debt. Let me say that again. These niggas is $14 billion in debt. And had recently absorbed write-downs totaling nearly $6 billion, primarily related to the declining profitability of its legacy linear television assets. This acute financial pressure provided the leverage for the buyers to negotiate a strategic overhaul, justifying the final enterprise valuation as a necessary solution for balance sheet stabilization. The involvement of private capital is affirmed. The core financial backing for the acquisition was provided by the Skydance Investor Group, spearheaded by David Ellison family, and Redbird Capital Partners. Redbird Capital is a prominent private equity, venture capitalist firm aligning with the user's inquiry concerning private investment involvement. Crucially, the deal structure was designed not merely for acquisition, but for operational revitalization, and the Skydance Investor Group provided a crucial commitment of $1.5 billion in primary capital injected directly onto Paramount's balance sheet to improve immediate liquidity and debt positioning. So these niggas rolled up. They was like, hey, y'all $14 billion in debt. Look, let us get in on all this shit and we'll give you $1.5 billion on it. So Paramount was like, bet. This strategic injection of capital and expertise signals that the merger was not a simple asset transfer, but a platform acquisition aimed at engineering a sophisticated, quote, tech hybrid media firm. The new management, led by Chairman and CEO David Ellison and President Jeff Shell, immediately signaled this transformation by prioritizing a clean break from the past, as evidenced by the swift rebranding and the adoption of the new PSKY ticker. The decision by Sherry Redstone to sell Paramount Global stemmed from a confluence of severe market headwinds and operational liabilities that had plagued the company for several years. By the time the merger negotiations crystallized, the media empire was facing an existential threat from high debt and rapid decline in its traditional business segments. Paramount Global's balance sheet was deeply strained, carrying a debt load estimated around $14 billion. The structural challenge of managing a legacy TV media asset network relying on affiliate fees and linear advertising led the company to absorb write-downs approaching $6 billion. These massive impairment charges underscore the severity of the decline in value of traditional broadcast and cable properties. Management recognized the urgency for a private equity-led strategic reinvention to address this structural erosion. So basically right here, right? This is the product of y'all were last to get on the streaming train. How did y'all own all the rights to all the shit y'all own and took forever to have Paramount Plus? Paramount Plus should have been around before fucking Netflix. Dummies. Just fucking dumb. Just legacy media. No, nobody's gonna ever start watching online. Dumbass. Damn, they so stupid. So, I'm going to read these last 3 paragraphs before we go on to this next part. The acquisition of Paramount Global by the Skydance Investor Group, backed by Redbird Capital Partners, fundamentally transformed the company from a distressed legacy entity into the Paramount Skydance Corporation. The initial enterprise valuation of of $8 billion US was a direct reflection of the severe debt load, necessary linear asset write-downs, and the urgent mandate for an exit by the Redstone family. Its true content value is validated by the necessity by the sales structure, which required the buyers to inject $1.5 billion in primary capital to stabilize the balance sheet. The strategic trajectory under David Ellison is clear. PSKY is pursuing a radical overhaul centered on deep technological integration of its DTC services, Paramount Plus and Pluto TV, aggressive operational efficiency through the use of AI, and focused monetization of its core franchises. The willingness to retain cable networks like MTV and BET, converting them into necessary IP generation engines while divesting non-core physical assets like movie theaters, confirms a commitment transition to a digital, content-centric future. The ultimate measure of success for PSKY, however, is now tied to its ambitious pursuit of Warner Brothers Discovery. While the Skydance merger resolved immediate financial instability, the proposed Warner Brothers acquisition introduces massive execution risk, regulatory complexity, and the substantial challenge of merging two heavily indebted companies. Long-term value creation hinges on the new leadership's ability to navigate stringent antitrust hurdles and successfully integrate the content portfolios of both firms, securing the necessary scale to compete against global streaming giants. The successful management of this complex transition will determine if Paramount Skydance becomes a consolidator or merely another phase in the volatile restructuring of the global media sector. What the fuck does all of this have to do with Big Brother 27, right? The reason they juicing these numbers is these people have made it clear that have come through where they like, we don't give a fuck about, like, we don't have no love of TV. This is just business for us. We gave you niggas $1.5 billion, and we need to get this shit on the road to becoming profitable. They are, so you can't really trust no CBS or Paramount type show right now, bro. They are trying to make shows sexy in whatever way they feel they need to in order to get anybody to buy their shit. They fire selling everything. If I was to hit Powerball, I could buy Big Bro. I promise. If I hit them, it was like, look, I'll give y'all $375 million for Big Brother. All the feeds, everything. I want all the feeds, all the rights to the shit, everything. They would do it in a heartbeat. So they out here gassing shareholders up that Big Brother just like ran the summer so much to the point, but it's like they had no competition. But then you sit here counting people who are just got computers recording, and you like, we got 8 billion minutes watched, y'all. And so you telling this shit to shareholders and potential buyers. And now we in the middle of a delusion fest. Now we in the middle of a situation where now y'all niggas is trying to convince me that y'all all fucked with Ashley. Here we motherfucking go. Here we go. Here we fucking go. So now we got y'all niggas lying about these fucking. We got y'all niggas lying about these motherfucking numbers, the ratings, billions of minutes. And where did this shit come from? These niggas didn't lie. Oh. Wait. That's the scary part. These niggas didn't lie. CBS lied to them. CBS got y'all niggas out here parroting fucking numbers that ain't true. Ooh. Then they let y'all push these narratives, but then they hide Riley from y'all. Then they make sure to rub in y'all face that Riley and Catherine are together. I mean, they just rub that shit in y'all face, nigga. The only thing that saved Twitter last night was Rachel lied. Because Rachel dunked on Twitter earlier and this shit, then came back and was like, nah, we'll vote for Ashley. Like, let's just start here. Are you okay with the winner of Big Brother 27? One for yes, two for no. I just want to get everybody on record before I say some shit I gotta say. Now, I want to talk to the people who said they're satisfied. Okay. Your satisfaction with the winner. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Now, what I want you to do, those that said they satisfied with the winner, I want you to, on a scale of 1 to 27, 1 being the best, 27 the worst, where do you rank Ashley in Big Brother winners? Those that got her at like 25, 26, who you got the worst? You got Ashley at the second or third best winner. She's the second best winner of all time. Are y'all niggas for real? Did y'all hear the question? Taylor worse to y'all. And y'all don't feel like y'all making that shit personal? I mean, I'm just asking. I forgot about Taylor. I changed my answer. Okay, let me tell you where I rank Ashley out of 27. You ready? 27, nigga. She's the worst of all time, nigga. Who the fuck had a worse resume and won 6-1? It wasn't even a split. She won 6-1. Who the fuck had a resume like that ever? Jury is the biggest problem in this era. Jury has become a catty ass we hating on bitches club. This is like, okay. I don't know any other analogy, so you're going to be mad at this one. For those of y'all that used to watch talk shows like Jerry Springer, this is like the turn that it took from when people used to get up and ask real questions, trying to get at the core issue of what's going on, and then when it just turned into people was just asking shit, being disrespectful. This is what the jury is now. The jury make you sit here and grovel, make you just so you think that we getting ready to ask you some real shit, but nigga, in all honesty, we voting against you. We know that, and then look at you with a straight face and go, well, I would respect it if y'all say we gave this shit to Ashley because Vince ain't shit. Say that and let's be done with it. Nope. Y'all want to try to convince a nigga that Ashley played a great game. Y'all sit here asking Vince, why do you think that Ashley didn't do anything the whole game? Motherfucker, cause she didn't. Fuck you mean? Why you acting like Ashley didn't do anything? Nigga, cause she didn't. And I can respect it. Just tell me Ashley won because Vince ain't shit and I can respect it. Don't be trying to convince me that this bitch was good at the game. Because she was not. Taylor won more shit than her. Taylor, at the end of the day, as bad of a game as I think she played, she is on record being responsible as head of household for 2 people going home. Ashley wasn't responsible for shit. All this bitch did was tell you how she floated from click to click all game and just dodged everything and then won 2 little competitions that counted as 1 at the end, and ta-da, I'm the best. Fuck out of here. And you're right, she did send Morgan home. This is why I felt that was some bull. And this is the argument I have for Ashley. This is how you know it's bullshit. They have yet to praise her for that move of getting Morgan out. She even said it was the biggest move of the game. And they have yet to praise her for it. Nobody's just sitting here like, man, Morgan did X, Y, and Z, and she got Morgan out. Nope. Everybody's trying to convince you of some fucking long-winding, strategic-ass game that Ashley played, when that's all that really happened in the end was she won that last shit and she was smart enough to go, you know what? Everybody fucking hates Vince. So I will send Morgan to jury. And then, ta-da, she was right. Everybody hated Vince enough. Embarrassing. And so that's my thing, is where I'm like, just tell the truth. Stop trying to fucking tell me that, oh, nah, Ashley played a great fucking game. It ain't got nothing to do with anybody hating Vince. You're a fucking liar. You, sir, are a liar. No, I got a solution. It's an easy fix, unbiased. This shit is an easy fix. What is the crux of Big Brother? The crux of Big Brother is supposed to be you don't get to talk to anybody from the outside world while you playing Big Brother. The easy fix is cut out these motherfucking jury interviews. Stop letting these niggas talk to Sharon Tharp and all these motherfucking niggas before they go into the jury house. I have talked to multiple jurors who said this actually does taint it, regardless of what the fuck Terrence says. Cut the jury interference out and watch what happens. That's why, what did I tell y'all last night before I even looked at all this? I'm like, we got to go look, because I guarantee all of you motherfuckers was sitting around getting asked questions about how Vince was shit. Bro. Where is it at? Tell me it ain't far. I want to find that shit that, like, motherfucking, what's your boy? What's that nigga's name? Will. That shit Will said, I'm just like, I already knew. Will went up there, was like, nigga, I can't vote for you. Like, hey, bro, Will, shut the fuck up, nigga. Will got evicted and had more shit to say about Vince. And it's just, bro.
I don't want to lie. I would be remiss to say if some of the things that happened in the house looked a little sideways, you know. I've been married for going on 10 years. And I know my wife. And my wife, with some of the things, some of the long hugs, some of the hammock stuff, my wife would take a rusted fork, stab me in my thigh, and twist it for some of the things that happened in the house between those two, particularly Vinny. Perception is everything. I try to tell these kids, perception is everything. Because I don't know everything that's going on, but I just know the scuttlebutt that goes on the house. They are very close. They're very close. It's some real life stuff gonna happen with them too after you're out the house, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
Cut this shit out. This will change jury altogether. That's why I laugh at a lot of y'all right now talking about, oh, well, Morgan said it's strictly platonic and da-da-da-da-da. That's because everybody's asking her about it. Bro, you think she's stupid? She know that nigga got a girl and she know why y'all asking. So what's she supposed to say? No, I want Vince's dick. I want that Vince cock. What do you want from her, bro? Like, y'all niggas is so next level messy, bro. Man, y'all niggas is mad messy, bro. I sit back and just be looking at y'all niggas sometimes like, bro. And then y'all want to be like, this type of shit don't influence the jury. They all sitting around, they don't have shit else to talk about. especially from outside the house, other than talking to y'all. And they like, man, this motherfucker asked me this. Yeah, they was asking me that shit too. Bro. And these niggas want to act like that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Man, y'all niggas, bro. Y'all make me so sick. And then y'all, this is why they like Will. Will's just as messy as they are, so they love that shit. Like, yeah, Will messy as fuck. We love that shit. Mm-hmm. Will's the same gossipy woman who outed Ashley's secret about being a lawyer, which took away the impact. He couldn't wait. That was an a-hole move to make him feel important. That was his whole shtick. His whole shtick was just like being just a fucking gossipy female. Like just a total gossipy female. I'm just like, bro, well, I be trying, bro. But this is why he walked right up to the podium last night. And for whatever reason, this is the same reason why he walked up to the podium and go, yeah, my vote is for my baby girl. Nigga, why are you making this moment about you? You supposed to just say something vague and put your fucking key in the box, you fucking jerk. But this is the nigga y'all be vouching for, so you know. I can't stand this nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't stand Will, bro. But I also called these type of antics from him from Jump Street, man. Like, he's a fucking clown, bro. Like, he can't wait to get home to gossip with his wife. Like you really be gossiping, bro. That shit be crazy to me. But, you know, to each his own, man. This season ruined the whole integrity of the game. I told y'all before the shit happened, I said, y'all understand, right? That we are at a crux. We are at a crux. Like, this is the moment where we decide, are we with schemes and gameplay, even if we don't like the motherfucker, or are we still gonna be stuck on this whole, we'll just lie about a motherfucker doing all this shit, even though they didn't do a damn thing. And we got our answer last night. It was simple. We hate Vince that much. I just wish they would say it, man. Just say it. You'll feel better. Just say it. You'll feel better. Ashley had Enzo game. Pretty much. Enzo be making it to the end of the game, ride a motherfucking coattail with minimal damage. But except Enzo, bro, for lack of better, you know, discussion, like Enzo, bro, He told y'all niggas, man. Cody was the best. Cody was him. Nigga, I could never be Cody. Like Cody, like that nigga, like, man, Cody, nigga, like on my mama. Like Cody, nigga. Go back and watch that nigga's motherfucking fine. Bro, it was the funniest shit I ever seen. I never seen a nigga just gladly take second place. Even Derek Frazier tried to at least appear like he was fighting for motherfucking fighting for second place. Ashley got up there and tried to tell you some type of advanced math equation. I thought y'all said she was gonna mention Taylor and her shit. Yeah, when you get up there and the lights are on you, you start being like, shit, I see why Taylor be stingy with it. Y'all niggas be like, ooh, shit. So this is what this shit's like. Yeah, nigga, this is what this is like. Bro, yeah, like Ashley had numbers floating past her head and shit. Like, it was hard for me to take her shit seriously. Cause I'm like, Ashley, Ashley, come on, bro. Give me a fucking break, man. I would respect you if you say I just got lucky at the right time. Bam, there it is, Ashley. You won. You won. You don't need to say shit else. I still don't understand half of Vince's moves, to be honest. That is you know what? That is a very interesting thing to bring up because that is something that's going extremely overlooked. And I think it's because I know personally, in my personal opinion, I know it's because of Ashley. Had it been Morgan against Vince, we would have been able to really talk about Vince's real glaring errors. We can't talk about them with Ashley. You know what? Let's talk about their speeches. Whose speech do you want to hear first? Vince press 1, Ashley press 2. I'd be damn if this shit ain't down the fucking middle. Think a couple more ones. So we're gonna go with Vince first. And just for the record, I want you to take a guess. Vince's speech has been up for 17 hours. How many views do you think it has on the Big Brother YouTube channel? $7,700, bro. And they want you to believe that the feed minutes went up. Oh my God, bro. They are liars. Come on, Vince.
Well, I really am unemployed.
Man, you corny!
This journey getting to this point has been a long process for me. I've been applying to Big Brother from going to applying to Big Brother for the past 10 years to almost making it on the show last year to finally getting the opportunity to be on the show this year.
Do we respect that? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do we respect somebody that's been trying to get on for 10 years, almost got on last year, and got on this year? Do we consider that somebody that's a fan of the show? Because I want to take this brick by brick, and I'm going to do the same thing with Ashley. Okay.
I knew I was going to do everything and anything I possibly could to make it as far as I could and have the success that I always dreamed of.
Is that how we want players to play? Let him say it again so you can understand.
Making it on the show last year to finally getting the opportunity to be on the show this year. I knew I was going to do everything and anything I possibly could to make it as far as I could and have the success that I always dreamed of.
Do any and everything you can to win this game. Okay.
And I proved a lot to myself. I came into this house with very little confidence, but I ended up winning 4 HOHs, which was the most of the season. I won a variety of different competitions as well. First one was a balance coordination. Second one was purely strength endurance. Third one was a memorization mental booth comp. Fourth one was a pressure cooker endurance comp.
Does that matter for your resume that you won several types of comps? You wasn't just waiting around for certain comps. You was winning comps, just any comp. Do we respect that? Okay.
And with those HOH wins, I came with a lot of responsibility.
True.
I made 14 nominations this season. I nominated 9 of our 17 house guests for eviction. Over half of the cast was put on the block by me alone.
We don't respect that stat? Because remember, we gave Vince shit for crying about having to put people on the block. And then when he gives you that stat, they all mad because he had something to do with it. He was supposed to pick Rachel. Ava, she started shit with him. Will blames Vince, even though it was the girl's fault. Keanu kept just believing this nigga. Lauren just kept believing this nigga. Kelly just kept believing this nigga. Kelly volunteered to go on the block for this nigga week 1, bro. Sounds like when you go person by person in this picture right here, sounds like Vince was playing Big Brother. We don't have to like him. There's several winners that they play Big Brother. I don't like them. Why can't we have? But no, it's got to always just be this forced narrative that goes along with the winner now.
That means I had to make my game revolve around damage control and being on as good terms with as many people as I possibly could.
That's true. We can't say that's not true for Vince. That's exactly what he had to do. He was on, even, and again, this goes back to when somebody was like, Vince's, to not understanding Vince's moves. Vince was like Breaking Bad, where if you've ever watched show Breaking Bad, it's just constant damage control. Soon as it seemed like you fix one problem, another hole in the boat spring up. And that was Vince's game. He just played, and he put himself behind the 8 ball, but that's where he played from. This shit crazy to hear him talk about it out loud.
And yes, I did a great job at that for a good portion of time because everyone knew what I was doing. I couldn't hide behind closed doors. Everyone knew I was having multi-hour one-on-ones every single day, and people called me out on it. I was strategizing in broad daylight, and everyone knew what I was doing.
Kelly, you can be Kelly, you just mad. You volunteered to go on the block, and then that nigga told you, then you told that nigga don't put you on the block or you was gonna be mad. He did it anyway. So I don't know what you even feel this nigga owe you. He let it be known right to your face. That's the thing. Vince is telling the truth. Where it's like, nigga, some of y'all niggas he did right in your face and y'all just kept believing him. Keanu, Kelly, he kept doing y'all right to your face. And y'all just was begging him to be y'all friend. What are y'all mad for?
That also did get me in a little bit of trouble. I ended up on the block 3 times, but I found 3 different ways to get off the block.
Do we not respect that? Do we not respect the motherfucker after nominating 14 doing 14 nominations, then going up on the block 3 times and finding 3 different ways to get off the block, including having a bitch put a veto around his neck? See, last night I noticed, I'm like, I don't think some people was actually listening to Vince's speech. His first answers was boo-boo. But he smacked this one though.
I stayed by campaigning for votes in an egg costume. I got my best friend Lauren to use a veto on me, and I stayed by winning a Blockbuster when I needed it most.
This is not a lie. He was on the block in that egg costume, survived, won a lackluster, and also had this bitch put the veto around his neck. But we don't respect this. These are all tangible game moves that he's naming. This is real shit he's naming. This ain't no Morgan move, none of this shit. This is real. Morgan didn't help him get Lauren to do this shit.
That saved my own game. From day 1 to day 83, I ate, slept, breathed Big Brother. That's all I'd ever wanted to do. And I put my heart, soul, blood, sweat, tears into this game. And I played it at its core. Yes, I lied. Yes, I manipulated. Yes, I went back on my word and backstabbed. But that's what Big Brother is.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness, let's go to the abyss, nigga! I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
So what part of his speech do you disagree with again? Is that not what Big Brother is? See, y'all say y'all want old Big Brother back, and then when it show up, look at the jury. Stop letting the jury talk to Sharon Tharp, Mike Bloom, Dalton Ross, Eric with reality recaps. Because this is what's happening. They're influencing the jury. And here's my proof. Watch this, Mish. You ready? Who did Morgan vote for? Morgan voted for Vince? Watch this. Who did Turner vote for? Who did Turner vote for? Turner fucked up a unanimous vote. Morgan fucked up a unanimous vote. What does Morgan and Turner have in common? They didn't get to go to jury and talk about what the media said to them. Turner is even on record stating that I would have voted for Taylor if I knew everybody else was. Uh-oh. Morgan didn't get to talk to the jury. She didn't get to go talk to Sharon Tharp. So she was voting off the game. The rest of them niggas is voting off what they know the outside on. Because they want to be liked. Uh-oh. Same shit happened with Turner. Turner stayed true to the pound. Because he didn't get to talk to Sharon Tharp and hear that, that pound shit, don't do that. Cut out the jury interviews and it will fix a lot of problems with jury. They supposed to have no contact with the outside, but then they sit around talking with Sharon Tharp and all these other niggas that sit around all day talking about the game with other motherfuckers. The fuck? You tell me when Rachel did her exit interviews, there was no ex parte conversations? Did Rachel have any ex parte conversations upon her elimination? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Come on, you gotta at least admit it's highly likely. Exactly. BB Media don't even talk about game. It's all what the fuck going on outside. Thank you. Bars. Javon, that's bars. They don't even talk game. You don't hear Sharon Tharp talking game. The only game they talk about is they fave need to win. They let Taryn do all the reporting and they just kind of regurgitate his feeling on shit. Yeah, I lied. Yeah, I manipulated. That's what Big Brother is. That's a very strong line for me.
Manipulated. Yes, I went back on my word and backstabbed. But that's what Big Brother is. We're all here to outplay each other to win at the end. I didn't have malice or ill intent. I played Big Brother for what it is, and that is a game to win at the end. And I did everything I could. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you both.
That speech was bars, bro. Y'all niggas, bro, y'all don't want to give Vince credit for shit, bro. I don't like Vince, but I'm not gonna lie. He owned it. That's all I ever asked. I fuck with Vince now. All I ever asked for Vince was own it. He owned it. Yeah, I lied. Yeah, I did all that Weasley ass shit. But ain't that what Big Brother is? Never mind. You won. I'm going to reach out to Vince. I would like to talk just game with Vince. Because I just want to understand why he put himself behind such an 8-ball. And do we think he could have still got to the end without being so next level messy? All right, now let's see what Ashley got to say.
Do I just
Do I just start? Yes, Ashley. Just start.
do I just start whenever?
Yeah, you have the floor.
Okay, cool. 3 months ago, I came.
Let's see the Ashley view count. Great observation. 11,000. 11 funky ass thousand, nigga.
Came into this house with a mission, and that was to win this game. But this mission was halted when week 1, day 1, I was the biggest target in the house because of a situation we now know as Showergate.
Okay, you can have that.
But I didn't let that stop me. Instead, I took myself off the block, won the very first power of veto, and ultimately changed the trajectory of my game. I remained targetless.
Okay. Now let's break down what you just said. You right. You got put on the block over the shower shit, and you won the veto to take yourself down. Then the next thing you said was, I remain targetless. Go ahead.
Week after week, and didn't go up on the block for 9 weeks as an original nominee. And that was strategy. You see, I came into this house knowing that, the most liked person is targeted, the least liked person is targeted, but I knew I wanted to fall right in the middle. Creating annoyances, creating purposeful things to make people like me just enough, but enough to create a small target on my back to keep me in this game.
Wait, nigga. Hold on. I have friends chewing my food. Because what she just said just pissed me off, nigga. That shit sounds good, nigga. You want me to motherfucker sit here and believe for 1 second that you was playing some type of game that we can't even prove. What is the metric where we can prove that you were doing just enough to get people to like you, but just enough to have a small target on your back? That doesn't even fucking mean anything. That shit don't mean anything. What the fuck does that mean? I had people like me just enough, but then I just had but I still kept a small target on my back. What kind of dumbass strategy is that? Why would you keep a target? And there was no target on your back. Oh my. Keep going.
You see, there's a movie called Legally Blonde, and there's a character called Elle Woods that struck me.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Lord Jesus. Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Bitch, are you for real? Now, she want to go renegade? Go renegade, bitch.
Elle Woods is very kind, she's likable, she's spunky, but she's also someone who is intelligent, but people think they can emotionally manipulate and control her.
Bitch, we're playing Big Brother, not Legally Blonde. Nigga, Kelly, bro, my lips are puckered up like this too.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
No, the jury ain't buying this shit at all. Remember, this is the bitch that won 6-1. And this is their face during her speech. You can't. Multiple times during this speech, even Ava had to go.
See, Elle Woods and I have more in common than you might think, because I'm not a social media marketing manager. Actually, before this show, I had a career as an attorney at a prestigious international law firm, and I graduated from a top 14 law school in the nation, Georgetown Law.
What the fuck does that have to do with the season of Big Brother 27? What does that have to do with anything? Whoop-de-fucking do! This is her speech, nigga. I graduated from Georgetown Law. So? What the fuck's that got to do with anything going on right now? I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD. Like, here we fucking go, bro. Like, what the fuck does that have to do? What? Can we verify if that's even true? What does this have to do? How does this mean she played a better game than Vince? Because she had better schooling than Vince? Like, what kind of classes shit is this? Big Brother, girls of Big Brother. We are Big Brother, girls of Big Brother. Keanu, man, I knew I couldn't trust you and Will, nigga. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. Go ahead, Ashley. Continue.
I knew coming into this game, I was going to have to hide my true identity in order to eliminate the target from my back.
You didn't get to the end of the game because you hid that you was a lawyer. Are we serious right now? This is how low the bar is set to beat a nigga with a resume like Vince. Vince got up there and gave y'all tangible Big Brother numbers. He admitted he lied to you niggas. I nominated over half of the cast, nigga. This bitch sitting here talking about, I got to the end of the game by hiding what I did for a living. What? Are we fucking for real? This is how low the bar is set?
And I did so. Not only did I turn enemies into allies, but I insulated myself with some of the best strategic players in the house to keep myself safe week after week.
So you're a floater. Since when do we celebrate floating? Since when do we celebrate floating? Rachel, when did we start celebrating floating? This is how far we have fallen. This is the shit where I start feeling like we in an alternate universe, like an alternate timeline. Rachel sitting up here co-signing this bitch being a floater. What planet am I on? And what did they try to say? How was Kristen floating? Because Kristen was with a nigga. Kristen was with one nigga, trying to ride with one nigga. And Rachel called her a floater, even though Rachel was doing the same shit. Now y'all gonna turn around. This bitch gets up here And we got somebody who admitted to the fucking jury. Taryn ain't gonna point this out, none of that shit. She just admitted to the jury that she was a fucking say it again, Ashley, so they can understand what a fucking floater is.
And I did so. Not only did I turn enemies into allies, but I
And that's debatable.
insulated myself with some of the best strategic players in the house to keep myself safe week.
I insulated myself with some of the best strategic players in the house to protect myself. That is what floating literally is. You going from power to power. These motherfuckers in power, you kicking it with them. These motherfuckers in power, you kicking it with them. That's literally what floating is. There is no strategic shit to that. And the reason why you was able to pull that off is you weren't winning shit. That's why Vince, it's proof of, if Vince didn't win all these fucking comps, he wouldn't have been in the same amount of trouble. He wouldn't have been in the same amount of trouble. He won a gang of comps. He told you, I had to make 14 nominations. I had to put over half the fucking house on the block. She didn't have to she didn't even have to use a veto on nobody. She didn't even have to piss nobody off with whether or not she used a veto. She didn't have no smoke all season long because she got put on the block immediately. So when she won the veto, she obviously was going to use on herself. Nobody's going to be mad at that. And then didn't win shit the rest of the season. Now she's like, oh, nigga, I was out here like Michael Weston. I'm just so totally undercover. You couldn't see me. Meanwhile, Vince is out here like, yeah, nigga, every night, every day, I had to sleep with my motherfucker. Every night I had to sleep with my eyes halfway closed. I can't have no type of privacy because every time I got 4 HOHs. So that's over a month. That's a month of game time where Vince is in power having to talk to people. He was right about that. She didn't have to do a damn thing. This bitch sitting here telling you, oh, I was able to sneak to the end of the game because I lied about my employment. What the fuck?
After week. Not only did you guys think that you were emotionally manipulating me and controlling me, I let you think that. In fact, I was playing this game the second I walked in. I took information that you guys gave me and I used it as a weapon sometimes to get what I wanted.
Cap! You was the... And what did you want? And what was you extracting? Stop, Ashley. Stop it, bro.
Or I used it to create more allies in this house.
You need to wrap it up.
Wrap that bullshit up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, nigga. Wrap that shit up. No. This is her. This is the same motherfucker that try to change her vote, nigga. No. Julie told that bitch to shut the fuck up.
Get what I wanted, or I used it to create more allies in this house.
You need to wrap it up.
Julie, bro, sometimes Julie just don't be giving a fuck, nigga. Cause Julie was already mad at her, cause the one before, nigga, everybody trailed off.
I think a Big Brother winner is someone who plays the best strategic social game. It's not just about winning competitions, it's
Bro, this is the bullshit y'all say every fucking year when you don't win shit. I'm sick of losers winning the game with these weak-ass resumes talking about, well, Big Brother doesn't matter about that. Yes, the fuck it does. I'm tired of you niggas saying competitions don't count. Shut the fuck up. Y'all was all over Tucker Dick last year with that bullshit. Now all of a sudden comps don't count again. It's funny how that shit works. This stupid bitch didn't even put the one move that she did All game. Why wouldn't she tell the jury, hey, remember when motherfucking Morgan was killing that shit? Yeah, well, I slayed Morgan. Why not just say that? Nope. She got to try to convince us of this fucking game she been playing from beginning to end instead of just keeping it a stack. Even you keep it a stack at least sounds like something realistic. Hey, man, wasn't nobody putting me up, so I wasn't making no noise. I sat back, I chilled. I got to the end. I won this last HOH, and I put out Morgan, the same motherfucker who's been winning everything. When I had to win, I beat Morgan, and I beat Vince. That sounds way better than this bullshit she trying to sell me right here, where, well, I came in the game lying about being a lawyer, and me doing that enabled me to get to the final two. Bitch, what? Who the fuck are you talking to? Tell the truth. Because you got lucky in the sense where you got the ultimate resume builder at the end. You get to have the rare case of saying, I took out Vince and Morgan. And remember, Vince and Morgan would celebrate what was like 4 in a row? Vince, Morgan, Vince, Morgan. Why didn't you just go and say, remember all of that shit? Well, I took that shit out. That would have sounded way better than this shit. But the jury already made their mind up. So it didn't matter what the fuck she said.
About being safe when you don't win competitions.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Fuck up. The fuck up. Mika, if she would have said anything near that, I would have been like, okay, I don't know if I necessarily give her the game, but I ain't as mad as she sat here and told the jury that her hiding what she did for, that she went to Georgetown Law is what enabled her to get to the final two. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Yes, that is a strategy. That is something that you could do based on your comfortability or whatever. But you didn't keep it a total secret, number one. And number two, that's not that big of a fucking deal in the grand scheme of winning the fucking game. This bitch is bringing up shit that don't matter. I graduated from who gives a fuck, bitch? I insulated myself. Insulated? Oh, that sounds like you were floating from group to group. Whoever was in power, you was over there dick riding, which most of the time was Rachel. You spent more than half of the game dick riding Rachel, and then once Rachel left, you was out here playing free agent. You making deals with people talking about what you gonna do if you win, even though we all know you never gonna fucking win. But you won't. But you want us to feel like you threw the comp, but you won't come out and say, I threw these comps because I was purposely playing a game where I didn't win because I was going to let my social game carry me to the end. So I'm like, there were several ways you could actually try to bullshit your way through this, and you did none of them. You did the worst one, just the delusional route. And she won 6-1. And y'all niggas is out here celebrating, talking about, bro, motherfucker said she a better winner than Xavier. And I'm like, Xavier, you did this. They don't respect you. It's your fault. Morgan said the vote was a sympathy vote. Obviously, Morgan get ready to publicly turn on Vince. She probably gave Vince some pussy last night. Has there been a Kelsey sighting yet? And then Taryn and company want to gaslight you into, if you question what you know, which is the fact that Ashley didn't do shit all fucking game. If you think Ashley didn't do anything all game, then you don't watch the live feeds and you don't know anything about Big Brother. Ashley had just as many conversations as everybody else. It's just that we can prove that a lot of her conversation was bullshit. Every conversation she had about what she would do if she win was bullshit because she never fucking won. So. But Taryn do this every year. Taryn loves to use minority women to boost the views of his channel. You know, typical white man shit. And they praise him for it. They praise him for the fact of how he pretends to be like this ally for minorities as he lies and disrespects minorities on a fucking regular. That's the thing, unbiased. I think if let's say Big Brother is on for another 10 seasons, right? I think we will look at Big Brother like 7, 8 seasons from now. We'll look back on this era as just this weird period that we went through as a country. I truly do. Because it's slowly starting to shift back. You know, because it's a lot of people that don't like Vince that are very unhappy with Vince not winning. But when they look back at this era, like the Chelsea and the Ashley, like we keep having these winners who don't have signature moves. We used to winners having at least 1 or 2 signature game moves that got them to the end. Now we get situations like Ashley, no signature game move. Chelsea, no signature game move. Taylor, no signature game move. And then you got Xavier's signature game move being, we became this racist mob of motherfuckers who put out everybody who wasn't black like us. So there ain't been a respectable winner since 21. And then even if you want to take Cody, I'll let you have Cody, even though that season was highly rigged. But, you know, they'll look back on this era as just as a time where the thought it was genuine. The execution was not. Yeah, it's definitely going to be considered a boring and woke era for sure. It's just going to be, you know. But it can't be sustained. This shit cannot be sustained. Well, the mergers already changed things. Everything's for sale. If we got $400 million together, we could get all of Big Brother. I think we can get it for $200 million, to be honest. Maybe even less. Because it's not worth much. It's not worth what it was. Yeah, man, they merged with this fucking venture capitalist shit. Like, I had reported on this shit a couple years ago, and I told everybody. I was like, man, Big Brother could be cool one day, and next day could be gone. Paramount Plus, $14 billion in debt. Nigga, what? Go woke, go broke. This is it. Yeah, they just really went for the traders ambiance instead of like, I don't know what the fuck it was. But it's like they're trying everything. It's like instead of just like really, you know, the overhead is so high on the show unnecessarily too. We don't need these big ass fucking comps, bro. But I mean, you know, this is our winner. And instead of them just being like, everybody should just be talking about the disappointment of Vince letting this happen. No, instead, everybody's like, Ashley outplayed Vince. Oh my God, bro. Stop. She was responsible for nothing. Her whole speech, she didn't tell you a single person sitting in jury for some shit she did. Now, we don't respect that shit. This comes from that everybody get a trophy generation, where it's like, oh yeah, somebody who did absolutely nothing, they should have a chance to win the game. Nigga, this ain't no fucking lottery. So now, the strategy now, you cannot take floaters to the end of the game. You need to go with only people that compete, because floaters will get to the end of the game and say, well, I never touched the block and I stayed out of the way, and you know, and I floated over here and I floated over there, so I was the best. There's another season where a fucking floater gets to the end of the damn game. Another time.
You can't keep getting away with it!
You would think. Yeah, imagine Bowie Jane getting to the end of the game winning. Imagine Derek Frazier winning the fucking game. Everybody in the jury mad at Xavier for sending them there, and they give this shit to fucking Derek Frazier or Victoria. But look, I don't like Josh. But Josh did multiple things during his season. He was involved in multiple schemes. Even if Paul was the nigga that came up with the plan and shit, he was involved in shit. We can look at times that Josh was directly involved in getting the motherfucker sent home. We know this to be true. He was in power, all of this shit. Casey, she won a gang of fucking BB hackers, vetoes, all types of shit. She did shit. Dude, either one of them, dude, I think Casey did more than Tyler. No. No, I think Josh did more than Paul. No. But they did some shit. An enough amount of shit. Ashley did nothing. Ian did some shit. Yeah, Dan lied, all this shit. Ian did some shit though. Ashley did nothing. She couldn't tell you nothing she did. And she only did one thing. And her dumb ass, she couldn't even get there. Because she was trying to tell some story from the beginning that she know ain't even fucking true. She knew that her current resume wasn't sufficient. She knew it wasn't sufficient for her to just go, I put out Morgan, and I felt like that I took Vince. Why didn't she tell the truth? I took out Morgan because she got a better resume than me, and then I felt like y'all were mad at Vince, so y'all would vote for me because y'all mad at Vince. This is what she said she did the whole time. Then now she getting her speech. That ain't good enough. Now it's all this other bullshit. I was a lawyer from Georgetown University. Imagine Captain Free Square winning the game. If Vince stays to the end of the fucking game, Vince could come or Will, if Will stays to the end of the game, Will could come up and say what? I went on the block a couple times early in the game. I told niggas I wasn't cool with that shit, so my social game got it, so I never went on the block again. Like, Will got the same fucking story as Ashley, nigga. She got one more win than Will. Will could have got to the end the same way and possibly pulled an upset too. These niggas want y'all to act like she played some advanced game. Bro, y'all such liars. But they know it make it look bad to go, yeah, nigga, Ashley won because we hate Vince. They know it make them look bad. That's why they refuse to do it. That's cold. Would Will have beat Vince in a vote? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Oh man. Why'd you have to say that out loud? Why the fuck you have to say that out loud? They blaming Vinny for why Morgan lost. Right, because everything's this nigga's fault. He did nothing right. He's just pure fucking evil. And Kelsey, you just randomly just say her name. Yes, and Kelsey. What? Kelsey. And Morgan choked, bro. We gotta keep that shit all the way funky with her, bro. She fucking blew it. There ain't no motherfucking way that shit should have turned out like it did, but she fucked the shit up. So, like, and Vince did too. Like, y'all niggas lost to Ashley in the end. But do I think the ultimate punishment for them should be Ashley winning the game? No, the ultimate punishment was it wasn't them sitting in the end. They already were punished for the shit. They weren't sitting next to each other in the end, so that's the punishment. Nope. Niggas gotta take it to that next. It's gotta go further than that. Oh, girl gotta fucking now win the game. So what the fuck, bro? Like, man, you niggas make me so fucking sick. She wins the game. Nobody played a game as great as her. What the fuck? Ashley literally didn't name any move. And then motherfuckers make it seem like it's me hating. Hold on, here I come, Mish. Then they'll make it seem like it's me hating, man. Shay just be, motherfucker, bro, it's just because it's a girl who won. Bro, if Will won, I would be saying the same shit. At least she won something. Will won nothing. What is this? Oh. Vince done poked his head out on IG. Man, y'all niggas, bro. Man, Sharon Tharp is like the worst interviewer ever. Like, man, this fucking community is so fucked, bro. Can we at least give Ashley credit for planting seeds of doubt with the cheat mans that caused them to fight for 2 days straight while she got a good night's rest? Are we serious, bro? That's a game move. That's a real game move. Like, even if I give you that, you know what I mean, which you can have it, like, honestly. The only problem is like, that's not like some shit that makes you go like, that's a winning move. Like, that's not like a winning move. Because they didn't turn on each other in the end. So if her seeds of doubt led to them turning on each other in the end, then okay, but it didn't. So who in the jury phase really deserved to win? Almost all the strategic players were out before jury. Well, I disagree with that on a level, Kate. My thing is like, everybody in jury was eligible to win the game, like, for the most part. Like, obviously, like, Will wasn't. Rachel, with the game she had played up to that point, just at least on her social level, nobody was fucking with her. You got Morgan sitting on jury. She got the resume she had. Keanu had his resume. Kelly's resume wasn't like shabby. Lauren's resume was tough. Like, the game could have went any way, but it was like one of the two people that should not have won the game. It was like, in the end, it was like three people that should not have won the game. Will, Ava, Ashley. Ashley wins. And not because Ashley like got hot. No, Ashley did the same shit the whole season and won. And it's so bad that she can't even sell you on it outside of just saying. Kelly won enough times. She got herself off the block enough times to where because I would say Kelly shouldn't have won either. But I'm grading it from a standpoint of, let's say she did win. Because I'm looking at Ashley's shit like, this is the resume that's like, okay, she won with this. And only person that had a worse resume was Will. So at that juncture, they're now just saying anybody could have won the game, and resumes don't even matter at this point. It's a popularity contest. It ain't, and Vince was the most who was the most popular person of this season? Vince. So obviously, the bad guy can't win. So now we looking at scenarios where, like, a scenario where the precedent is now set to where one of the worst resumes in the house can beat one of the best resumes in the house if everybody in the jury just don't like them. Nah, the jury needs to be back on some. We need to be voting for mother. And Rachel sat there and said that bullshit. We're going to do this and we're not going to be a bitter jury. You telling me that this ain't bitter jury, Rachel? Y'all voted because Ashley played a better game? Shut the fuck up. Don't nobody believe this shit but y'all. These niggas play one of the most bitter games you've seen. But this is one of the most bitter juries of this might be the most bitter jury of all time. I can't believe we've never seen somebody with a resume like Vince lose to somebody with a resume like Ashley's. We've never seen this. Vince listens to my strategy and still gets baked. I said that the only way he can win is being the chairs against Ava and Ashley. He gets in the chair against Ashley and they vote against him because they mad. I don't respect it. Nigga, I just don't respect it. No, they are actually the minority, and they're a loud minority. They are an extremely loud minority. Yeah, but what show opportunities you don't get? The same ones they always get. Like CBS has turned into a slave work motherfucking sweatshop. Like, it's a universe now. Like, all these shows are interchangeable now. So now instead of them putting on new players for Amazing Race, nah, we'll use Big Brother players here, and we'll bring Survivor players over here, and we'll take this player over there, and you're gonna be on the challenge, and like, it's just the fucking CBS pipeline. Some of you niggas will fuck with it. Some of you niggas realize it's a long winding road, and y'all eventually just fade out of the way. Oh, Rachel was mad and Jimmy was mad. But again, this goes back to them taking this standpoint of we not just yielding to the go along, get along gang no more. And I'm going to tell you the number one reason why. What was the number one reason why Rachel didn't win AFP? Because Brendan got his ass blackballed. I told you niggas this shit. Niggas got blackballed. I told you, bro. This nigga running his fucking mouth. Rachel had that shit locked up, bro. Brendan fucked that shit up. Sorry. He did. And they ain't got to come out and say it. But I know. Maybe Tariq, but I'll never know. You know, I ain't gonna argue. It ain't enough for me to argue you off of your square, but for me personally, I'll never know. I know how this shit go. So I'll never know. She said they blame Facebook. They can blame whoever at this juncture. And what they blaming Facebook for is getting the votes for Keanu. I keep telling y'all niggas that y'all should go read the terms. Nobody listens to me. I stopped fucking voting for that shit when I read the terms of service. When I found out they could pick whoever the fuck they want to win. They can nullify your vote for any reason, and then at the end of the day, they can just pick whoever they want to win. That's when I stopped giving a fuck. I was like, oh shit. When I was like, oh shit. And so, yes, Keanu could have got enough votes. True enough. I heard he get the pop. He could have. But I also know what could have happened is they was going to give, because, yeah, Keanu, don't think for 1 second just because Keanu got the votes, which I believe he got, they could have still just gave it to Rachel. I've seen this happen before. They gave Tiffany America's favorite player when the fan, like when the casuals wasn't fuck with her and the fan base did not fuck with her until the very end. They started fucking with her the moment that everybody got out of the house. They was mad at her all season. And I showed everybody this. You know, but Ashley's everything wrong with the shit now. So it you know, it doesn't surprise me. Riley got his taco queen. See, Gamma, I'm getting ready to go with the phone. And that was a slap in the face. Bro, they slapped the Twitter in the face multiple times. They boom in your face. It's like, yeah, nigga, we together now. Stabbed in the fucking heart, nigga. I'm like, man, y'all just be, bro, praying for a motherfucker downfall. Who did I have? Morgan versus Vince? Morgan? I had Morgan 7-0. Because she put such a run together at the end to where it's like, how can you really say she was playing Vince's game when she's the one doing all the winning? And then she claims that the last move she was going to do was cut Vince. Had she done that and took Ashley, bro, but at this juncture, Ashley probably would have beat motherfucking Morgan too. At the end of the day, I think they was going to reward whoever kicked out Vince. So, like, let's say that Ashley had took Morgan. I think they still would have gave Ashley credit for getting out Vince. Like, that much credit. They was that mad at Vince, bro. Vince's speech made all the sense in the world, bro, and y'all niggas still was like, fuck you. Well, that's possible, Jim, but like, I just find it weird to like, you want to tell me like Vince ran like one of her HOHs, that's one thing. But it's weird where we got to a point where somebody can declare that this is their final two, but yet every time they do something for or with that person, that's considered a strike against their game. You know, we're very anti-alliance now. And it's like, even if it's an alliance, now instead of us grading what they did as an alliance, so give them credit for everything. So you get credit for what you did, you get credit for what Vince did, you know, because they were a team. Instead of us giving credit out like that, now their credit is put against each other. It's like, well, yeah, you did this, but Vince did more, and Vince may have came up with this idea during your HOH, and you did it, so that really just meant you was one of Vince's hoes. It's like, it's weird now. They were together. We can't really lie about that. Like, they was together for a while. They locked in. So in the end, I can't sit here and be like, well, she played Vince's game. Well, no, they played a game together. They played their game. And maybe their situation is Vince takes more of a lead on certain shit. Well, that's what makes great teams work, is knowing your strengths and weaknesses and, you know, yin and yang in it. But hers got talked about as like something she did wrong. I feel like Morgan, she's the most disrespected third place finisher of all time. Like, Morgan, I can't believe how disrespected she's being. I just can't. And it's all because of Vince. This is wild. Where it's like, well, what makes Kelsey better than Morgan? What, Morgan wasn't supposed to use Vince to get to the end of the game because he got a girl? Well, he in the house, nigga. Bro, I don't know what the fuck he got going on. I don't even know if he really got a girl. You know, the same way that Ashley sitting up here lying about what the fuck she do, this nigga could have been lying about a girl. Like, CBS did some real fucking investigation on his fucking girl going in the house. Yeah, right. That's not how that shit works. Like, I told people like a couple weeks ago, I said, man, y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but Morgan's playing the best game in the house right now. And that was when she won that second veto in a row. And then look where she went for there. And then, like, that's why I'm so mad at her for just fucking losing that shit, bro. That shit angers me because it just was so unnecessary, man. Bro, Kelsey could be a CBS plant. Vince could be a CBS plant. Vince laughed. And they was mad about that. I'm like, man, y'all niggas be mad about everything. It's like, motherfucker can't win. It's like, now that Vince lost, Vince can't be mad that he lost. He gotta be happy for Ashley. Like, what kind of dumbass shit is this? Meanwhile, Ashley ain't out here being gracious from what I'm seeing. Like, man, some of this shit, bro, it's too much. Yep, they gotta stop casting, especially when the house guests they know are part of the go along, get along gang. You know what you gonna get when you like, oh man, she know Chada. I'm like, here we go. And now she sound just, this is exactly how Chada would try to explain her bullshit ass game. And now y'all niggas on here, oh, queen. Bro, this shit ain't gonna work. Y'all thinking y'all elevating people don't ever work because y'all only talk to yourselves. It's an echo chamber. Y'all don't, y'all are very exclusive. As y'all talk about dealing with motherfucking oppression. These are crazy times. But you know, this is how these niggas thrive, so
This shit don't surprise me, man. Sharon Tharp and them are liars by choice, and they do it for money. So, like, you know, me, myself, I personally can't respect that shit. I don't respect it. But, you know, they do. And I told everybody when I showed everybody this interview for the first time, I told everybody there is a 0% chance, no matter who's up there, Will would vote for Vince if he's sitting there. And what did we see? He couldn't even put the key in the box without saying he wasn't voting for that nigga. It was the most anticlimactic winner ever. And so to watch the response on social media while the numbers are down, to sit and watch everybody with these fake ass celebrations acting like they've been rooting for Ashley when they hadn't rooted for her at all. And then let me show you something that Chelsea said. I can't, nigga, bro, just some of the shit just be too much for me, bro. Like, I couldn't even believe this shit. Where is it at? Where are you at? Oh, here we go.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Chelsea tweets out, let the allegations begin. Because some alleged random white person tweets out, kind of thinks something is rigged with these Negroes winning, though. Yup, this looks like it was definitely this person in this picture. Yup. Definitely them said that. Chelsea posted a tweet that got 11 views. $11 views, and she posted shit talking about let the allegations begin. Kind of thinks something is rigged with these Negroes winning, though. Now, I want you to understand the irony of this. This was what the cookout said the whole season. That it was rigged with white people winning. So I find this rich. So Ashley sitting here trying to stir up race conflict in the Big Brother community off of a tweet that has 11 views. And one of them is her, the winner of Big Brother 26. The bitch with only 7,000 followers on Twitter because don't nobody give a fuck. Same about to happen to Ashley. Don't nobody give a fuck. They're going to pretend they give a fuck for a week so they get as much clout out as you as they can. And in about 2 weeks, nobody will give a shit about Ashley. Congratulations. This was tweeted at 2:56 p.m. This was reportedly tweeted at 9:55 a.m. Her tweet gets 73,000 views of race baiting with 88 retweets, 96 comments, 2,000 likes, 71 bookmarks, all because this bitch was race baiting off of a tweet that allegedly had 11 views. You can't make this shit up. This is how stupid this community is and the shit that they be caring about. They don't give a fuck, bro. Chelsea sitting here as the winner. She want to act like she played a season of race oppression. Like, shut up, bitch. Like, this is childish. But she gonna do whatever she can to try to get some attention because she's been waving people down for them to care and nobody cares. Nobody really remembers her season. Nobody know nothing of her. At least Taylor, that people remember her speech. Nobody remembers shit about you, Chelsea. Nothing. Nada. Nah. I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna go over it tomorrow. I ain't get the shit together because I was going over the other numbers. But we're gonna go over I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the questions that people were getting asked before they went to jury. And you let me know if there was any type of slant towards anybody. Or for anyone. I don't fuck with Xavier like that, bro. Why would I ever disrespect Xavier and say that Ashley played a better game than him? Why would I ever do this? Why would I do this? This is where we at. Bro, I don't listen to Xavier. Xavier's part of the go along, get along gang. Xavier will lie in a minute. He lie for everybody, including himself. It just bro, when I know how ridiculous Twitter is and how big a lot of this shit is, it's sad when you realize that these house guests do this shit like they in their regular lives doing nothing, but they get to escape away for like a few minutes a day on their phone and feel like they kings and queens of some shit of a palace that don't even exist.
But the women.
Chelsea's the lowest rated Big Brother winner of all time. That's why she only got 7,000 fucking followers. Her season was trash, and so was she. The fuck? Why do we keep lying? Here's what I think, Boston. This is my true thought, seriously. I feel like the jury was tainted to know that Vince is hated on the outside. And so they know not to vote for Vince because he's hated on the outside. I just showed you a clip where fucking Sharon Tharp is asking Will on his way to jury about what he thought about Vince's relationship laying around with fucking Morgan. That's improper. You can't ask him shit. You can't let him know what y'all have seen. That's giving him shit from the outside world. It's the same way they flipped the vote for Taylor. You've already lost, and you're going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm going to vote against what everybody out there want for some type of game integrity? Why? I don't know what more you wanted in a speech. Yeah, my thing is, I don't be caring. Once a nigga play Big Brother, I don't give a fuck. That's another big problem with this shit. There needs to stop being a pipeline. And that's another reason why Big Brother needs to get away from fucking CBS. They need to get out of this pipeline shit to where it's not about we casting the people who are the best to play all of our shows instead of they're not. You do understand they be thinking that when they're casting Big Brother players. Hopefully, they couldn't wait. Keanu going to the challenge next. This is what they do. It's a motherfucking the CBS sweatshop, nigga. And they always gonna make it seem like it's an honor. Ain't none of y'all ever gonna be smart enough to turn that shit down. The challenge is part of fucking Paramount Viacom. So even when I say CBS is I'm really talking about the parent company of Paramount as a whole. CBS and MTV are under the same umbrella. That's why you have all that crossover like that. And then it's like now you got to cast somebody that hopefully is good enough where we can put them on Amazing Race, put them on the challenge, put them on this, put them on. Bro, fuck that. That's one of the biggest issues with this shit. Yep, Big Brother's literally entry level into the CBS sweatshop or the Paramount sweatshop. It's literally step one, nigga. And then maybe you can become perennial like Rachel or some shit. But once you fall, bro, they tried to do it with Tiffany. Tiffany wasn't really working. She fell out of it. But bro, if you remember, it was never like that. It was never considered where somebody that was getting on Big Brother was going to get on Amazing Race. As a matter of fact, it seemed like the opposite. It seemed like if you made it on one of the shows, you was disqualified for the other. But when they find somebody that, behaves the way that they want them to and shit like that, then yeah, you the prime candidate to go on everything. Paramount $14 billion in debt, nigga, is craziness. But it makes sense with all this bullshit woke content they did. And then the fucking shit they did with Yellowstone, that pissed a lot of people off. They finally was winning with Yellowstone, fucked that up. I wonder if they were. But here was the other thing. So let's say that Jeff and Jordan were. They at least one of the earliest, right? That shit made sense. See, I understand that there are outliers. I'm okay with outliers. I understand that people become so popular. So Jeff and Jordan became so popular as a couple that it made sense to put them on the couples game show. But now we just force anything. We'll have motherfucking Derek Zhao and Claire on fucking Amazing Race as if they was ever a couple. You see what I'm saying? Where it's like the outliers. You have the outliers. Dr. Will is cold enough to where he can make these cameo appearances all the time. Who gives a shit? It's Dr. Will. He's made that level of impact on the game. But then when y'all just start putting any and everybody, it's like, what the fuck? What are we doing? I don't give a fuck about Kylan on no fucking game. Like, okay, Cedric may be doing good, but who cares that Cedric's playing? Nobody. These games shows would get a lot better if they just put people hungry on there to win. Instead of people looking at this shit like a gig, hoping maybe to win, but not going too far so they can make sure they get a call for the next show. Because that's the trick. The trick is you can't really go hard to win the game because you're trying to get a call to the next show. So now Vince is fucked. Vince went really hard trying to win the game. He didn't. So he'll probably never get a call back again because he's hated. See how it worked? But now they'll want to put somebody like Will on like the Amazing Racist of shit because he's quote unquote lovable. They'll want to put Keanu on the challenge. They'll want to put Kelly on the challenge. They'll try to put Morgan and Vince on Amazing Race, possibly. That's the only thing I can see. If they willing to do that, but they gotta understand if they do that, they go all it's gonna be is y'all on that show becoming like the fucking toxic couple that nobody like. And yeah, and Tony, you right. And now it's become paid assassin shit. Cause now you end up with situations like Rachel and these other motherfuckers where it's like you build your chi up, keep coming on like certain shows. Then when your contract get up, you fuck around and now you done signed with Peacock going on fucking traders and doing this and doing that. And it's just like reality game shows is not a thing. Like, remember that, bro, what we've loved about Price is Right and shows like this through the years is it was always seen fresh. But now, bro, y'all recycle contestants on all these shows. So it's like we can't root for somebody new. We got to always, so it's like now I'm telling you, you look at this cast, you going to see that they're going to be trying to put people in other shit. Yep, Angela's a prime candidate of what I'm talking about. But, you know, I don't have no problem with Ashley winning in the sense of like, take it from her, no. But as far as respected, no, you ranked 27th, and I wish I could rank you lower. Whoever wins next season will be ranked higher than you, is my prediction. This is embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing. But that's all right. I'm about to go have dinner. Watch some wrestling. See this boring ass shit. But then again, I'm probably lying. Say peace to your boy. Will I be back tonight? I don't know. But I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Shout out to everybody on all the well wishes this weekend. Appreciate you. We got to go over these postseason interviews so we can see if they was really leaning on this fuck Vince shit. KS Dub, Javon Barksdale, Loris, Christopher, Kathy, Beat Boz, Martino, Janice, shout out. Like real shit, Janice. And that's CBS or NBC rolled up and started grabbing these niggas. Because where CBS fucked up was they was keeping too many people on this leash and was pissing people off. So then NBC rolled right up and grabbed niggas that wasn't up on contract. Tony, B Nick, Mika, Big Turtle. Crazy game, bro. Boston, Jill, Zoe, Jackie, Mish. God is great. Janice, this shit been fun. Like, you know, I ain't pissed off like that about Ashley, but we gotta be honest, man. Like, Vince was fucking robbed. Y'all do this every year, man. I wish y'all just tell the truth so I don't have to defend people I don't like. I can just not talk about them. But y'all gonna try to tell me with a straight face you trying to tell me Nigga, this is the shit that makes me so motherfucking mad sometimes, bro. I can't even go into my outro properly because this bitch won this fucking game. Julie had to tell her to shut the fuck up because her speech was incoherent. She wasn't saying a motherfucking thing. Then y'all sit here and be vouching for this bullshit, nigga. And I'm mad as hell. You know what? One for the motherfucking road. It's ridiculous fucking horse shit.
Well, I really am unemployed. This journey getting to this point has been a long process for me. I've been applying to Big Brother from going to applying to Big Brother for the past 10 years to almost making it on the show last year to finally getting the opportunity to be on the show this year. I knew I was going to do everything and anything I possibly could to make it as far as I could and have the success that I always dreamed of. And I proved a lot to myself. I came into this house with very little confidence, but I ended up winning 4 HOHs, which was the most of the season.
Belt to ass.
I won a variety of different competitions as well. First one was a balance coordination. Second one was purely strength endurance. Third one was a memorization mental booth comp. Fourth one was a pressure cooker endurance comp. And with those HOH wins, I came with a lot of responsibility. I made 14 nominations this season. I nominated 9 of our 17 house guests for eviction. Over half of the cast was put on the block by me alone. That means I had to make my game revolve around damage control and being on as good terms with as many people as I possibly could. And yes, I did a great job at that for a good portion of time because everyone knew what I was doing. I couldn't hide behind closed doors. Everyone knew I was having multi-hour one-on-ones every single day. And people called me out on it. I was strategizing in broad daylight, and everyone knew what I was doing. That also did get me in a little bit of trouble. I ended up on the block 3 times, but I found 3 different ways to get off the block. I stayed by campaigning for votes in an egg costume. I got my best friend, Lauren, to use a veto on me. And I stayed by winning a blockbuster when I needed it most. That saved my own game. From day 1 to day 83, I ate, slept, breathed Big Brother. That's all I'd ever wanted to do. And I put my heart, soul, blood, sweat, tears into this game. And I played it at its core. Yes, I lied. Yes, I manipulated. Yes, I went back on my word and backstabbed. But that's what Big Brother is.
Thank you, Ben.
I'm a fucking bitch. Here to outplay each other to win at the end. I didn't have malice or ill intent. I played Big Brother for what it is, and that is a game to win at the end. And I did everything I could. Thank you, Julie.
Do I just start whenever?
Yeah, you. You're on the floor.
Okay, cool. 3 months ago, I came into this house with a mission, and that was to win this game. But this mission was halted when week 1, day 1, I was the biggest target in the house because of a situation we now know as Showergate. But I didn't let that stop me. Instead, I took myself off the block, won the very first power of veto, and ultimately changed the trajectory of my game. I remained targetless week after week and didn't go up on the block for 9 weeks as an original nominee.
So the fuck what?
And that was strategy. You see, I came into this house knowing that, the most liked person is targeted, the least liked person is targeted, but I knew I wanted to fall right in the middle. Creating annoyances, creating purposeful things to make people like me just enough, but enough to create a small target on my back to keep me in this game.
Great job, Keanu. This is your fault.
You see, there's a movie called Legally Blonde, and there's a character called Elle Woods that struck me.
I'm petty.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you didn't.
Elle Woods is very kind, she's likable, she's spunky, but she's also someone who is intelligent, but people think they can emotionally manipulate and control her. You see, Elle Woods and I have more in common than you might think, because I'm not a social media marketing manager. Actually, before this show, I had a career as an attorney at a prestigious international law firm, and I graduated from a top 14 law school in the nation, Georgetown Law.
I'm a Mason. I beat all my cases.
I knew coming into this game, I was going to have to hide my true identity in order to eliminate the target from my back.
Lord Jesus.
And I did so. Not only did I turn enemies into allies, but I insulated myself with some of the best strategic players in the house to keep myself safe week after week.
Y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black.
Not only did you guys think that you were emotionally manipulating me and controlling me, I let you think that. In fact, I was playing this game the second I walked in. I took information that you guys gave me, and I used it
You can't keep getting away with it!
as a weapon sometimes to get what I wanted, or I used it to create more allies in this house.
You need to wrap it up.
Crushed it.
I love you. I'm sorry I said I love you.
I think a Big Brother winner is someone who plays the best strategic social game.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you didn't.
It's not just about winning competitions, it's about being safe when you don't win competitions.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Like, what the fuck are we even talking about, bro? Oh, y'all get on my nerves. Y'all make me so motherfucking sick.
I don't want to lie. I would be remiss to say if some of the things that happened in the house looked a little sideways, you know. I've been married for going on 10 years. And I know my wife. And my wife, with some of the things, some of the long hugs, some of the hammock stuff, my wife
What the fuck they got to do with Vince?
Take a rusted fork, stab me in my thigh, and twist it for some of the things that happened in the house between those two, particularly Vinny. Perception is everything.
Weak ass nigga. I've been married 13 years. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. Pussy ass nigga.
Because I don't know everything that's going on. But I just know the
sure the fuck don't know
house.
Everything that's going on with your goofy ass.
They are very close. They're very close. It's some real life stuff gonna happen with them too. After you're out the house.
You nasty.
I don't believe it like
you
that.
Nasty messy, bro. Nasty messy.
Big, 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 big,
Yes, I am. God is great. Enjoy dinner. You already had dinner?
Yo, what's
you.
going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
What's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't ski.
These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve Lavoie. It's okay, I have vape in here, right?
Set the mood right. If you are, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want
Oh yeah, I can also watch football. I forgot. Duh.
what I can be for you.
So who's ready for 28? Damn, man, give me a couple days.
What I can be for
Maybe a couple days before I can say I'm ready.
What I can be for you. You got me wrapped up in your love.
You bad, man.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way.
Yeah, we gonna get in the vault this week. I just gotta put a couple more bows on. Last thing we'll do is go through that vault a little bit.
What you did, who you were with, I don't
Cause I gotta cleanse my palate. I need some real big brother to cleanse my palate.
heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction? Or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see
Miami putting belt to ass, Tommy.
what I can be for you.
Tommy's somewhere happy right now.
What I can be for you.
Stop the cap.
What I can be for you. What I can be for you.
I know everybody think I'm playing about that shit I said at the beginning of the stream. I'm so not. If niggas want to step to the stage, I'm willing. But we know. Unfortunately, they pushing. Can't say I didn't try though. I don't know. Maybe I'm running again tonight. Maybe I'm running tomorrow. I don't know. We're gonna see what I feel.
Crushed it.
God is great. Congratulations, Ashley. But you ain't earned that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm a fucking bitch.
Guys, I gotta go.
You got it,
I don't want to hurt myself.
You got a pee?
It's all right. No,
You
you
got it,
gotta
Jess.
go. You gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay. Just
You're good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
pull on
side.
your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You
Say
got
it.
it.
You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep.
Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go and turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay.
Alpha.
I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.